that's worked for you. I'm a big advocate for this, and I share with people all the time about being your true self in any and all environments. What's something that's worked for you to help you be more of yourself when you're out meeting people in a place like Boston?
Yeah, no, that's great. Thank you. So I'm going to be speaking on this topic on Friday at the South Shore Women's Conference. So that's why it was sort of top of mind for me, because it's all about authentic communication. And I think one of the things that we sometimes assume is that when we take the stage, whatever the stage is, if it's a networking event or, you know, we're speaking in front of our team or whatever it is that makes you nervous, and we're like, all right, I'm going to be authentic. And then you get up and you're like, you clam up, or you overcompensate, you get really, you know, or you go really timid, right? It's typically we go big or small, right? And we say, well, why couldn't I just be authentic? But every platform that you step onto, if it makes you nervous, there's just a platform you need to practice on, right? So it's like allowing yourself to be on whatever the platform is, and in that moment tune in and be like, well, what feels really good right now to do? You know, like when I started letting myself be kind of goofy when I was leading a workshop, it just really helped me tune in and be myself. So what I started doing as a technique was starting with a joke more than anything, so I could get myself laughing. Like I do laugh at my own jokes, and I know that maybe you're not
which I love that feature.
Maybe you're not supposed to do that, but it helps me kind of get into my breath and my belly and feel silly, and then I feel known to the people in the room. Like, all right, now they know that I do have a goofy side, and it just makes me feel safe. Then I can be serious. If I just jump right into my serious science nerdy stuff, nobody likes me because I'm just like, oh, I'm very tight. And I noticed that in some of the recordings that I've done. And then I can look back to networking and say, gosh, I definitely learned how to just step into a room and be like, all right, I'm myself. Like, I'm totally myself. But it took a long time. So I hope that's...
Yeah, and I think just one other point on that, because I think the way you laid that out was really, really helpful and important, is when we're ourselves and like you that joking or that laugh at yourself side, I think that's the relatable part. That's the other thing we talk a lot about, because you want ideally people to be able to relate to you. So people are finding like a relating connection point with you when you are like that. Yeah.
I let them see inside. So I think that it's cool to find something like that will work for you as a device. You know, when you're meeting people. There's many, like, so I'll do things like physically stand to somebody's side versus direct shoulder to shoulder. I'll also notice my space between them, like am I too close, am I too far away? Body language is communicating 75 to 80% of what's happening. So being attuned to what you're doing with your body, the tone that you use, like if I'm like, if I'm kind of revved up from the day, too much coffee, I'll notice and I'll be like, all right, I need to like take a breath right now because I don't want to come off in this ungrounded way. I think that kind of stuff is like the embodiment work that's really good to kind of be able to tune in and just take a couple breaths no matter where you are on the, you know, if you're excited or underexcited.
I love it. Well, Megan, thanks for sharing part of your birthday with us.
Yay, thanks.
Happy birthday to Megan.
It's been a good birthday. It's been so fun.
Have a great rest of your one. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.